1 mole of an ideal gas at 10 atm and 300 Kelvin undergoes reversible adiabatic expansion to a pressure of 1 atm. So initially we have 1 mole of gas, ideal gas, and the pressure is 10 atm, temperature is 300 Kelvin. It is undergoing adiabatic reversible expansion. So reversible adiabatic expansion. Okay. Final pressure is 1 atm and final temperature we don't know. But we know very well that if you see the P versus V graph for the adiabatic reversible process expansion, suppose this is the P1, this is the V1, this is the T1. Suppose this is P2, P2, T2, then T2 is less than T1. It means the final temperature is less than the initial temperature. Okay. So we have to calculate first the T final. If we'll be able to calculate the T final, then the work done in joule by the gas is very easy to calculate. So what we do, we'll apply the first law of thermodynamics. What is first law of thermodynamics? Mathematically, that is change in internal energy equal to Q plus W. That is heat lost or gained plus work done on the system or work done by the system. That is here. Okay. Now delta E is always given as NCV delta T. So we can just write NCV delta T. Since it is an adiabatic process, so Q will be equal to 0 plus work done. So we can say work done in this process is NCV delta T. Okay, that is the work done. Now Cp is given to me in the question, that is 2.5 R for the gas. So we know that Cp minus Cv equal to R. So Cp must be equal to 1.5 R. Okay. Now, so it will be number of mole of the gas is 1 into Cv, that is 1.5 R, into delta T, that is the final temperature, minus initial temperature is 300 Kelvin. We have to simply find the value of this, and that will be the work done, okay, by the system. Okay. Now, since this is an expansion process, so work done by the system will be negative. Okay. Now, this is the temperature in Kelvin. How to find the final temperature? Okay. We must know that for adiabatic we have PV gamma is equal to constant. Okay. This is for adiabatic process. Pressure we have given, but volume we don't have given. What is given? Temperature. So we must convert this into pressure and temperature. So we can write P and V you can write by from the ideal gas equation T be equal to nRT. Okay, so V is nRT by P, where number of mole R is constant, so we can just write T by P in place of V raised to gamma, that is a constant. Then we can simplify this as P 1 minus gamma, T gamma is constant. Now, so we can write P1 1 minus gamma, T1 gamma equal to P2 1 minus gamma, T2 gamma, where P1 and T1 are the initial temperature before the adiabatic expansion and P2 and T2 are the final pressure and temperature. Okay. What is the P1 value? P1 is 10 atm, so it will be 10. 1 minus gamma. Gamma is Cp by Cv. So gamma value is 2.5 R by 1.5 R, and that is 5 by 3. So you can just put it here. Temperature is 300 Kelvin. where it will be 5 by 3 equal to. Next pressure is 1 atm, so 1 minus 5 by 3, and temperature we don't know, that is 5 by 3. If we just solve it further, we'll be getting 10 raised to minus 2 by 3 into 300 raised to 5 by 3 equal to 1 to the power any number will be equal to 1 into T2 5 by 3. So now when we try to find the T2, it will be 10 raised to minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 into 300 5 by 3 into 3 by 5. Simple mathematics. Okay, this will get cancelled out and this will also get cancelled out. So final what we are getting, T2 is equal to 10 raised to minus 2 by 5, okay, into 300. Now we'll be using the scientific calculator to calculate this value, and if you calculate, you'll be getting around 119.432 Kelvin. It means this is the final temperature, and already we know from this that the final temperature will be less than the initial temperature in reversible adiabatic expansion. And yes, the final temperature T2 is 119.432 Kelvin, which is less than 300 Kelvin. Now we have to simply calculate the work done. So I will use this expression. Work done will be simply equal to n Cv delta T, because Q is 0 in the adiabatic process. So work done is n Cv dt, where n is 1, Cv is 1.5 R, and delta T. Final temperature is 119.432 into minus 300. Okay. If you just put all these values, R values is 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole into, if you do this one, okay, you will be getting approximately minus 180.568. And now we have to multiply these together. Final answer will be 2251.86 joule. So this is the work done, okay, by the system. Why this work is negative value? Because this has done by the system. The work has been done by the system. In sign convention, if the system is doing work, we have negative value, and if the work is done on the system, then we have positive value. Okay, so that's the final answer. And if they're asking that work done in joule by the gas, it means actually how much work the gas is doing. So basically they are asking the magnitude of that. So that will be work done overall will be 2251.86. So this is the magnitude of work done by the gas during the adiabatic expansion from 10 atm to 1 atm. So that's the final answer. Thank you.